Hi there guys, welcome back to another video. Bit of a different one this time. Wasn't really something I was hoping to be doing, especially not this way, but is what it is. Roll with the punches, let's just go with it. I have to say, if I seem like I'm out of energy today, it's because I am. I didn't sleep very well last night because I was wondering about how bad was the damage, is it this, is it that, and yeah, I'm just a bit tired. So yeah. If you follow me on Instagram, you already know this because I've put it all over there, and thank each and every one of you who has commented to me either on the post or privately. It's nice to see you guys caring, so thank you all very much. But I left work yesterday and started the van as normal, put it in first gear, and as I pulled off I heard a slapping noise and then metally banging noise, and then the van completely died. Immediately I thought timing belt snapped. Well, turns out it's kind of right. It was the pulley off the water pump has completely and utterly sheared off, and obviously that's connected to a timing belt, and then obviously the timing belt was allowed to do exactly what it wanted to do, and yeah, here we are now. So I managed to get it towed back. I'm just literally down the road from where I am. I can't get it on my drive because it's a bit of a slope, so I've got to do it just away from my house. My house is just about 8 doors up there, it's not far. So yeah, now we're going to be looking at the actual damage of how bad it is. Hopefully it's not too bad, because it was on basically tick over when it happened. I'm hoping that this snapped off and the basically need to replace this and put a new belt on and we'll be absolutely fine. Worst case scenario, head off, valves replaced. So guess we're gonna delve into it and find out. Really don't want to be doing this, but there we go, roll with the punches. So I'm going to get all my tools set up and get ready to show you guys the underneath. So yeah, here's some beauty shots. Well, here I am underneath the van, and I'll try and show you as best I can. Obviously you've seen the pulley. Well, that's exactly where it goes to, connects right there, and that there is the timing belt. That should actually go on that side, and the pulley in the middle, and then, but yeah, it's not. And now so what we need to do is we need to pull it apart a little bit, probably get the accessory belt off, probably get that bottom pulley off, get the accessory belt off, which is this one here, tensioner for it, probably there. I don't think it goes any further, so yeah, that would be the tensioner there, I would have thought. Let's have a look. I've obviously done the T4 party trick, and all that is you undo a bolt there, a bolt there, take a bracket off. These are 13s, take these two 10s off, there's a bracket here, take the front grille off, there's a screw there, screw that goes in there, one there, one there, and one there, and then all you do is you lift it from here. Difficult to do one-handed, but you use that to lift it up and out. Probably gonna have to get the intercooler off, the water pipes, oil fill, and try and remove the airbox as much around this area as I can so I can get access to this belt that's right here. So I'm going to go and do that. Clean hands and dirty hands. Well, I've managed to remove a lot more. Intercooler, obviously that's one intercooler pipe, and there's the other. There's like a breather that goes on top of it. That is for the intake. The breather goes on top of the valve cover. Air box, windscreen washer fluid. Managed to move quite a bit. Managed to get to the belt, and as you can see, the belt just isn't connected, because as I showed you earlier, that has snapped. I cannot remove that pulley for love nor money. I've tried everything. There's no point locking the engine because obviously it's not connected. So I honestly don't know what to do here, and that bolt is stupid tight. Yeah. So I'm gonna reevaluate what to do. I am probably gonna go and have some food and have a think about it, see if I can figure something out of way of locking the engine in. Probably jam a screwdriver into like the pulley or something, or into the flywheel maybe, and just really crank on it. I don't know. These are all the bits and bobs I have removed. There's not many bolts that have come out. But it's got the intercooler, the belt. Oh, the belt. Show you how to get that off. That's a pain in the ass as well. Intake stuff, oil fill. There's the breather. It's got like a inlet on the top, and then one of the holes is to put oil in, the other's like a breather by the looks of it. But that pulley, this is the front of the engine, and the accessory belt goes here. That's the water, that's not the water, that's the power steering, crank pulley, got tensioners and stuff up there. And what you actually want to get to is, can you see up there while I'm shining this? See that? That there is the tensioner. That's a 13mm bolt, and you are supposed to get like a special tool for that, but I got a 13mm spanner and then put another spanner on that one, and it's just enough clearance to be able to do that, to get the belt off, and then obviously back on afterwards. That was a pain in the ass, fair play, but got it off. Just need to get that crank pulley off, so I need to figure out how to get that bolt out. Some way of being able to lock the engine so I can twist only that bolt and not everything. But from what I can feel, it doesn't actually feel like I bent anything. I think, because obviously it only happened when I was on tick over, I think the pulley's just snapped and it's just died without obviously any real force to it. So hopefully I've not bent anything. Well, I'm gonna call that quits for a bit, go get some food, and I'll pick this back up in a mo. A couple of hours later, I've had something to eat, and the pulley's off. I have left the actual crank pulley to the accessory pulley. If you want to take that off, it's just those bolts there, which are just Allen heads. That is the actual crank pulley bolt, massive. Also, that is a 27mm, so a bit of a big boy. All I ended up doing, is I got my crack bar, put it on, and at the end, this is an old torque wrench, I put a, well, that at the end of it, raised the van up a bit more, and then as I lowered it, it basically just turned it, and then I was underneath and just gave it a quick pull, just broke it loose. So now that is all out, and the timing belt, one of, is removed. There is another belt just on the side here. There's two timing belts for the 2.5s. I don't know about the rest of them, but for the 2.5s there's two timing belts, one either side, and then obviously the auxiliary one on the what would be the passenger side. there's the timing belt and the auxiliary belt, and then on the other side there's just the second timing belt, which is the driver's. No, hang on, I'm looking at it wrong, sorry. Driver's side there's the auxiliary belt and the timing belt. The passenger side there's only one timing belt. Sorry. I need to get this water pump off. I think there's a cover here I need to get off. I think there's a bolt right there underneath, right in there. There's a bolt over there, one there. I think that's it. And, oh, one at the top. Some of these might be for the actual cover. And then we can get that water pump out. And I have actually had a bit of a look. It does actually look like I haven't bent anything. So I think with the new belt, new water pump, this bad boy will be back on the road. So I'm going to take this off. We'll get back to you in a sec. And a few hours later, a few oily hands later, and I done some bleeding. That's me blood. Cut my finger. That's not relevant. Managed to get the pump out. I had to remove pulleys. That one's a nightmare to get out. We've got tensioner. We've got that shields. There's another one in there that I couldn't get out. I've had to get my daughter to help me because I can't do stuff from it. There's a shield just here. You can't really see it too well, but I've had to bend it out the way because I can't get this pulley off. And because I can't get this pulley off, I can't get this plastic off, so that's gonna have to stay. So I bent it out of the way. And then down here, we've managed to get the water pump off. Took all the bolts out and managed to get this water pump out. And that's what snapped. That's where that's the bit obviously I showed you, snapped off end. That connects on there. And then obviously you got bearings inside. As you can see, there's 4. It looks like there's a couple buried in there. And that is the problem. So don't know quite what happened or why or whatnot, but this is my problem. This is why I had the problem yesterday. So that's now done. I have checked the top of the, in fact we'll show you now. Yeah. And then the top end moves solid. Bear in mind the plastic shield is pushing against the wheel, so that is actually gonna put some resistance, but that moves lovely. And that's the bit that I was actually concerned about, because I thought that one of the pistons might hit the valve, and it looks like it hasn't. So I'm very pleased. Looks like I just need a water pump and a new belt. Like I said, this belt is alright, but I think I got away with this quite easily. So get myself a new tensioner, new belt, new water pump, get that put back on, and we'll be done. So I'm done for the day. I'm going to tidy up. I'm going to order me some parts. Thank you to all you guys who have commented on Instagram saying they wish me luck and what have you. Awesome. If you're not following me on Instagram, here I am. Same as YouTube, Pranceproject. But I'm going to go get cleaned up. Thank you very much for watching. If you like this video, please give it a great big thumbs up. If you're not already subscribed, do hit that subscribe button. Take it easy.